Hello and welcome back to another episode of Monday Moments where I share tips, tricks, and helpful hints. I'm Sean with Manly Made Minute. So today we're going to just give you a little tip on mass producing sentiments and die cutting them. So I've got a great set. I'm using the Simon Says stamp extra large birthday greetings. I am about to probably make some mass birthday cards and get caught up, and I want to make some packs. So I thought this was just a great chance to kind of show you how to mass produce your sentiments. Honestly, for me, sentiments is one of the worst things. I hate making sentiments. I hate stamping them. I hate die cutting them. Not sure why. It's just one of those things that I just don't like. So if I can mass produce them and get them done ahead of time and not fiddle fuss with them when I'm making a card, all the better for me. So let's go to my down camera and I'm going to show you what we're talking about. Okay, I have preset in here a half a sheet of my cardstock, and then this is the set that we're going to use. Nice, great large settings. What sometimes you can do is keep it on the piece of plastic that it comes with, and then turn it upside down and place on your paper, and then open it up so that your stamping side would be this way actually, and then pick it up with your tool, and then you can use where they are placed to stamp and then die cut. This set, some of them are a little too close where I can't do that, because then once I stamp it, I can't get the die cuts all on at the same time, because we're going to make a template that we can repeat and reuse after this. So I'm going to take these off and I'm just going to place them on my sheet of paper where I have enough room to place a die cut on. Okay, so I'm going to try to follow pretty similar of what they are on the paper, or on my sheet here, just to make sure that they all fit. And we might have to rearrange just a little bit, but that is okay. But you want to just give yourself room to get all your die cuts on here as well. And I'm not sure if this one, I have not done this one yet, so they may not all fit, which is fine. We can make them double. I don't think they're all going to fit, so we'll throw this one in here. I might be able to squeeze, yep, I can squeeze this little one right down in here. So just give yourself room, because you're going to have die cuts on all of these at the same time. All right, I think I'm able to get all but 1, 2, 3 of these on here and have them spread out far enough, which is totally fine. I can just make another template with these 3, and I'll have 2 templates for this set, and then we'll keep them tucked together. Okay, go ahead and pick this up with your stamping tool. All right, some of these ones I don't think I have used yet. I use kind of the same ones, I feel like, most of the time. We all get our favorites, right? All right. So we're just going to stamp this in black just so that we can see. And for this one, I'm just using the Archival Jet Black. It's a little dry, I think. I probably need to juice this one back up. Been stamping a lot with this one for holidays. All right, hopefully we can get a good impression. Are we going to do a one and done, or we might have to do it twice? So let's just check. So the cool part about this is once you get your template set up, and to do this the next time goes much, much quicker. You can really do a couple sets of these in literally no time at all. It's just this first initial setting things up and getting your template is what's going to be the most. And I'm going to re-stamp these, because even though I'm making my template, once I cut these, I can still use this set. So this is also just think ahead, right? So Valentine's, do all this with your Valentine's, do all this with your holiday sets when you're going to mass produce holiday cards. This is perfect to do with a full set of holiday. Especially if you have a set that comes with the dies and they're all the same kind of greeting, or do do your own if you like to do thank you cards, sympathy cards, happy birthday cards, and get well all in one template. So if you're going to make little packs and things, you know, you can do that too. All right, just need a little bit right there. Gotta get just my tea is not grabbing. All right, now we've got our stamps done, right? Now we're gonna take and die cut these out. I'm gonna keep my stamps in my stamping tool for right now because we're gonna come back and show you the benefit of this, okay? So now I'm going to take my dies for this set, and I'm just going to take some washi tape to hold these down. And now you're just going to get your die cuts in place. So I'm going to place these die cuts, and I'll transition back here once we get all these taped down so you can see. Okay. My mic had quit on me, so I'm just going to voice over the rest of this video. But here I'm showing you, I've got all the die cuts placed and ready to run through the die cut. So this just took a couple more minutes to place everything over and tape it down. So remember, this first time around setting up your template is going to take you just a little bit longer. But when you do this again, this will just speed up the process for you. So you're going to remove all of your sentiments and die cuts. And then what's going to be left is that negative that you want to keep. Do not tear it. Do not rip it up. Don't throw it away. You're going to want to save that. So here's all my sentiments already taken out. Now there's my negative space. That's now your template. So keep that and don't throw that piece away. You're going to end up saving this with your stamp and die set to use the next time. So now I'm kind of just showing you kind of the next time. So I would have cleaned up all my stamps, removed them, put them back in their little pouch, and now I'm acting as if I took my stamp set out and I'm going to make some sets of stamps again. So you're going to place your template down over your piece of paper. Then you're going to take your individual stamps, and you'll see me take the Make-A-Wish just to show you as an example of what you need to do. So I'm just cleaning them so I don't get everything dirty. But you're going to take that Make-A-Wish stamp, all these other stamps, and now you're going to place them inside that template and line them up. It'll kind of click in place, essentially. Once you have it in place, they will just kind of pop right in between that template of where you have it cut. Then you're going to do this now for all of those stamps for this template. And then you're going to end up picking them up with your stamping tool and then take that template away. Okay, so now I'm going to take that template away, and now you just stamp. I'm going to stamp out until I get a good impression. And then once you get it stamped, you will end up taping that template to the piece that you have stamped with your stamp. So now you can see I'm just going to stamp this out, kind of show you process here of what you need to do. So I put them all in place. I've put them in the template, pick them all back up with my stamping tool, stamp it down till you get your good impression that you need. You know, obviously sometimes we have to stamp our sets 1 or 2 or 3 times just to get a good kind of clean impression. And here I'm just going to do it one more time just to get a really nice good impression off of everything. And again, this is just a great way to do a ton of sentiments at a time, especially if you're going to start mass producing, or you just want to do a whole bunch to have on hand. Maybe you make a lot of birthday cards and you just need to have them on hand as you make them, or make a video and then you just have one ready to go that you're not having to stamp out all the time. So now I've got a good impression. You just lay that over the top, and now you can kind of see how everything just lines up with that template. And I will take this out. I'm just kind of showing you here how everything now is, you can see some of the lines go perfectly around that stamp. And now you're going to take and tack this together, because now you're going to use this to place your die cuts and have perfect die cuts right around without having to do it, you know, manually again. So I'm just lightly taping top and bottom just to hold the template and my stamps together, the stamped piece together, and then I'll line up the die cuts, and the die cuts do the same. They'll just kind of like pop or click into place once you get them in the right place in that template, and then just lightly tape it down or tack it down to hold them, and then you're going to run this through your die cut. But one thing to note, now I've got the die cuts on top of the template trying to cut through that bottom piece. So I had to put like 1 to 2 shims of paper in my die cutting machine to get it to cut through all of that completely, because now it's thicker, right? That die cut's sitting on top of the template that's got to cut through that piece of paper underneath. So I have one shim that's gotten flattened out pretty good, so it's kind of thin. And then another medium one that's been gone through a couple times. So I use my really thin pieces of paper that have gotten thinned out from using them as shims, because if I tried to use a regular piece of cardstock and then it was too thick to try to run through my Sizzix Big Shot. So I just used 2 shims and then ran it through to die cut all of this out. But you're just lining up everything. Once you do this the first time and you go back and do it again, the process is much, much quicker. It's just that first time you're trying to, line everything up, get your template made. But don't forget to save this template in your pack of stamps and dies with you once you have it done and ready. And here you go. You're all set to go. You're going to run this through your die cut machine and have everything ready. So that is my tip for the week. I appreciate you all hanging with me and coming back week to week. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Would love to have you follow me on YouTube and be part of my YouTube family. And you can also find me on Instagram at manlymademinute, and would love to have you follow me there. I post everything there as well, along with lots of pictures. So thanks for hanging with me. Until next time, I'll see you then.